Hi, hi Brinda. So you were asking me about your SSC, right? So I'm happy to take your question after Harsh if they come back and they're here because I did promise them, and if that works. And also, if you can explain to me why the voice just keeps going out, that would be great. Hi Shraddha, welcome back. Please tell me your question. Hi Harsh. Do you know why the voice keeps going out? Like, is there a specific reason? There was an alarm that went off. And if I can fix it, I always have to like switch it off and then switch it on again. Like the live thing. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to have multiple lives. Hi Mudita, welcome. Okay. Hi Rashleen. I don't remember what, I don't know what I ended on because I don't know when the voice went out. So can you remind me what I spoke about? What is the last thing you heard? Yes, Shraddha, I'm happy to take your question, okay? Whom did I promise? I'm really sorry. I'm yet to tag or mark any of the messages, so I'm really sorry. I'm just getting to it. Rashleen, are you still here? Okay, Harsh, yes, you are next. Just a second. If the previous reading just cut off, so, oops, you were telling me about your roommate. It was that far back? The voice stopped coming that far back and nobody told me? Wow. Okay. So Rashleen, long story short, you should invest in a grooming class because they usually teach you how to behave, what circles to be in, what kind of aura you need to present, and how to give your interviews, because that's the way usually all the entrepreneurs who get success first and then they need to do it. But you need to have this in your arsenal. That is the first thing to do, because most of your asset is the way you look and the way you present yourself. That's when the brands would be able to invest in you. So you need to invest in yourself by joining a grooming class. They would teach you how what rooms to be in, how to conduct yourself, whom to approach, what kind of aura you need to give, what kind of interviews you need to approach. I think I went in Vistar before, but it's not coming back to me. So I'm really sorry. So I think a grooming class would be great. But you can always book a reading with me. I can give you my full attention of half an hour. That's how long the bookings are. And then we can discuss it. Okay. So please take care. I hope this helps you. And please let me know what happens. And thank you for being here. Hi Harsh. So can you please tell me what was your question? I'm just gonna cleanse the space. Okay, Samaira blocked you for 30 days. She already have a BF. Also, her relationship is going on. Samaira, true feelings for me. No contact, 30 days. She blocked me. She already has a BF. Also, how her relationship is going. Okay. So at this moment, I have a moral question. Okay. a moral dilemma. I need to refer to someone, but my manager is sleeping. So whom do I ask? Okay, so I'm just gonna focus on your feelings and your energy, Harsh, and the kind of energy she's sending towards you. What are her feelings? I prefer not to go into their relationship because that's called lurking, because you're not part of their relationship. And if you wish to know from an outside source, that's lurking. So that is equivalent to just hacking someone's computer. Okay, so I'm just gonna focus on both of your connection. It's Taurus cultivate. Tauruses are pretty loyal people. Tauruses are. Can you tell me, did you ever have a flirtatious kind of relationship, or whenever you were speaking, did she give you an indication that she was interested in you? Because Tauruses are pretty loyal. They work hard. Either she is not completely in a relationship with her boyfriend, or okay, 6 months talks, but did she flirt with you? Because Tauruses are usually loyal and they are also hardcore lovers. So either she's not committed to her boyfriend, or you might have misread, but I'm sorry to have brought that up. Okay, so we have the Emperor in reverse for you, a Taurus and an Emperor in reverse. No, actually, it is Brinda and then it's Shambhavi, if that her. No, actually, I already promised Shambhavi and Brinda. If they are still here, then I would do that. If you can wait for a little bit, then at the end of every reading, I do a energy cleansing, which might help you sleep better. So you can stay for that if you like, okay? You're always welcome to be there. Okay, so you have Six of Wands. And you have Seven of Cups. Look, either you have, because you have Emperor in reverse, you have not assumed the right things in this connection. You need to, whenever she comes back, you need to clear up with her. Hey, what do you want? You have a boyfriend. Second of all, if there is a Taurus energy, it is pretty loyal. Like if it was Sagittarius, no shade. If it's Sagittarius, they are hard to commit. But when it comes to Tauruses, they are, I guess, second or third loyalist, but they are also lovers, like hardcore lovers. So they do like to be in relationships with multiple partners when it is not if they are not committed. You need to have a clear communication with her, because she might have done this before. So you need to have a clear communication with her, what her deal is, because I don't think the kind of energy she's giving off is just towards you. And if she's a Taurus, she's either you are taking the wrong impression of what she's doing, or she might not be as committed to her boyfriend. If she's committed to her boyfriend, then you need to speak with her and get it cleared up for your brain to be normal, because I know you have a crush on her and it would take a long time. But Seven of Cups being here means that whichever other avenues you try to search when it comes to this relationship might hurt you in every way possible. So do not pursue this. That is my suggestion to you. Do not pursue this. Seven of Cups is not a good sign when it comes to a relationship. Okay, so and if you ever speak to her, get cleared up with her. Ki what is her deal? And there is nothing wrong with, if you think that that is a little embarrassing, there is nothing wrong with it. Just put people on spot, because sometimes people have a way of doing it, and there is nothing wrong with having partners when you are not committed. But I don't know. You have to ask her. But I don't think so. So, but you know what? Give it a little time, maybe. But you need to clear it up with her when she eventually comes in contact with you, because I do see that she would come in contact with you. Okay. Okay. So. Hi Shambhavi, are you still here? Okay, so your question is, oh, well, I'm very good. Thank you for asking, and I hope you're doing as well. I talked to Araf today, but as you told me earlier, I have not been obsessing over the conversation, but I wanted to know what he's thinking about the conversation. We both are Scorpios. Okay. Brinda, just a second. I did promise Shambhavi. I got a little confused because I did mark, but I had to repeat the whole life situation. I had to end it and restart it. That's why. Okay, I would say that for your relationship, Shambhavi, there is still some time before it can come on a normal footing. So do not, put down your guard yet. The energies are not secure yet. The energies are not right yet. Do not put down your guard just yet. Let me see what's coming, okay? 5 of coins. Okay, so far I'm assuming that your conversation was somehow fulfilling for you in a way, like maybe you got all the answers you needed, or maybe just their presence felt a little good. So then we have 4 of wands and we have hanged man straight. So look, don't give up. Like 4 of wands, 5 of coins, and the hanged man in reverse. Do not let down your guard just yet, but I do see that this can end up in a good situation. Yes, and that's how it starts. That's why I'm telling you that do not let down your guard just yet. Do not start uh, thinking of something new and unique for yourself. Sorry, something long term, or don't start building your castles just yet, because this conversation is something that has helped you, okay, and there is a chance that it will settle down, but you need to take it slow, and you need to stop, you need to show a little less care about it, you know. I don't know what your partner's problem is, if they are commitment phobic, but if someone is commitment phobic, I'll just get out of there. But I don't think there is a commitment issue here. I think there is more of a personal financial issue. So I would suggest that don't create any kind of scenarios in your head, either good or bad in your head just yet. Wait a little bit, see what happens, and then let your guard down. But let them come with a commitment to you. Let them give you an actual commitment. Let them bring something to the table, something solid. And when they do that, then try to negotiate, and then create, then let them know what you really want. And I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm taking this into the business point of view, but they will never take the first offer. That's how, I don't know why it is coming off like a business, but that's not your problem, Shambhavi. If someone had 2 heartbreaks, that is not your problem, because you are not. If he had a heartbreak and if he was in hospital, a nurse will take care of it. That is not your problem. Did you have a heartbreak in your past? How did you get over it? Every single person on this planet goes through a heartbreak. That does not mean that you go around hurting other people because you had a heartbreak. You do not waste other people's time. So do not let down your guard just yet. Let this person actually create some kind of offer for you that is similar to a commitment. And if they give you some kind of commitment, if they give you, then negotiate, see if it is good for you. If it is good for you, then accept it. I definitely see some kind of some kind of proposal coming to you, but don't accept the first thing that they tell you. Don't accept the first excuse that they give you. I don't think this person is bad, but the way they have conducted themselves is not something that should be normalized, whether it be a girl or a guy. So I hope that was helpful to you, and I hope I wasn't raging about this. I just want the best for everyone. No, 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 no. I don't think that is what you should do, because I'm unable to see extremely far behind in future. But what I do see is that them offering you something. Okay, so when they offer you something, like, keep your expectations low. Don't expect anything from them. Do not give much energy to them. But when they bring some offer to you, then you look over it and see what they're offering, and see what they're offering is worth your time. I know it's a relationship and not a business deal, but that's how it feels with this person's energy. They think in black and white, and whether something is profit or loss. So if they think it in that way, you need to think of them in that way, because they won't change. Like, the core of a person doesn't change. So if they look at life like that, then you have to judge them on the basis of that. I hope that helps you, but wait for a little bit before you do anything, and let them come to the table. Let them bring. So I just give it time and not do anything from my side. He's my crush, we are not in a relationship. That is perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. He is going hot and cold still, right? And come on, when it comes to a guy and a girl, you always have that one thought in your brain, at least once, that could they be my mate? And then you move on when you decide that, yeah, no, this won't do. But the first thought is always, could this be my mate? I hope I'm not offending anyone. They might offer something to you, because I definitely saw some clear signs. Okay, so I'm gonna cleanse the space. And Shraddha, are you still here? Okay, I think Shraddha is not here. Hi, Brinda. So your question is guidance for your SSC exam. Okay. Oh, Ambika, it is perfectly fine. I actually liked your energy, and I was happy to read. I was happy to read you, and everything is fine. Don't worry. You do not need to apologize, okay? But everything is well with you. I felt no problem, and after I cleansed the space after you, I felt no problem. So you're perfectly fine. And I hope you have heard the reading, okay? Or you can always reach out to me if you want on the Instagram. We can have a full reading there. Hi, Seta Binath. Okay, so you have retrograde review. Okay, so if you are in your 10th standard, look, just had a conversation with my friend from school time, and look, you are very well trained when it's your it's your 10th, because teachers pay a very specific attention, and what you are going wrong is that you haven't been heeding the warnings of your teacher. Maybe you are someone who are rebellious and do not like to listen to people, but explore and figure out things for yourself. So where you might be going wrong, it's good to explore, but 10th standard is pretty cookie cutter. You start from the first chapter, start from the first page, and everything is pretty much laid out. They feed everything to the 10th standard, and there are notes. And also they and your teachers would tell you that, look, if it's this many अगर 5 मार्क का क्वेश्चन है, 10 मार्क का क्वेश्चन है, 50 मार्क का, आई डोंट नो इफ इज 50 मार्क का क्वेश्चन, आई डोंट रिमेंबर, आई एम वेरी ओल्ड नाउ. सो अगर ऐसा कोई क्वेश्चन है तो हाउ टू आंसर. सो दे टेल यू कि लुक, बी वेरी डायरेक्ट. सो राइट इंट्रोडक्टरी क्वेश्चन एंड देन देर आर 5 points. राइट ओनली 5 points because it's for 5 point question. So for 5 points, write 5 sentences and underline everything. So they give you the whole map. Follow it. For 10th standard, it's the easiest. Like, I know you are in a lot of stress, I know, but believe me, once you are done with 10th, no one will teach you when you are in 11th 12th. That's why the extreme toppers fail in their 12th standard, because nobody teaches you, nobody gives you this cookie cutter, this extreme made for you things. So whatever these teachers are telling you, put aside all of your inhibitions and follow it. It's the easiest. All you have to do, yes, you can't focus, that is perfectly fine for your age, because 1,000 different things are happening, you're trying to adjust with yourself, and that's why we have Ace of Swords. But all you have to do is make your priorities straight. Okay, once you cross your 10th standard, nobody would ever teach you. You would have to initiate everything, no matter where your parents send you. It's optional, and nobody would care how you write your exams. So you have to decide, because you have temperance, you have to decide what is important. So what I usually suggest to people is, give yourself 2 days and note down what is the timing when I get up naturally without an alarm. What is the time when I get hungry, like 3 times a day or 4 times a day? What are the timings? And hunger is something that when you start thinking about food, that's the time you are usually hungry. When that before that time happens, you cook your own food or you create everything, the setup. And then also study the Chinese organ system, where there is a timing for every organ to work. So that would give you what is the timing when you can focus on work or your studies, because that timing is perfect. So you cannot go wrong. So if you are having focus issues, go ahead, listen to that, like that chart, and then pick that time to study, and merge it with your natural rhythm, and your studies would be much better. And सबसे बड़ी चीज़, if you do something once and you repeat it twice, you automatically are on a way to automate your system, and you would become a very good studier, because your body and your mind would get in a habit of doing that every single day at that time. I started doing these readings at 2 o'clock. So, like clockwork, I just get ready. And then around 9 o'clock, I get ready again to do this. So, you need to get into an automatic system. So, you have to focus on two things. One, study your own time कि कौन से टाइम पे आपकी एनर्जी कैसी होती है, when you are hungry, when you are sleepy, when, and work with that. And then like merge it with the Chinese organs clock, where it tells you कि आपकी एनर्जी लेवल्स कौन से टाइम पे कैसी है, कौन से टाइम पे क्या करना चाहिए, कौन से टाइम पे आपका बेस्ट फोकस होता है. If you work with these two systems, you would win. And third of all, listen to your teachers. 10th में ही वो आपको स्पून फीड करते हैं आपकी सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन और हाउ टू राइट द पेपर. आफ्टर दैट नोबडी केयर्स. Nobody would ever tell you how to write a paper. These people will literally give you how many points to write for how many points to write for how many marks. So I hope that helps, because you're lucky. I had a conversation with my school friend like at 6 o'clock, and we discussed this. So I hope that is helpful to you, and hope you heed that, and all the very best to you. Okay, thanks for being here, Brinda. Okay. You're very welcome, Brinda. Okay, so guys, I have been here for maybe more than 1.5 hours. So give me like 5 minutes. I will be back. Okay. So there is a natural storm going on here. So I do not need to put anything in the background. That's, if you guys can hear it, it's really nice. Okay, let's switch this one on. Okay, so I forgot something. Okay. Hi, honey. How are you? Your question is, what is coming towards honey in the month of April? Okay, let's see. And you wanna focus on financials. Okay, you have South Node and you have Capricorn for you. Okay, so please tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do for a living? Honey, please tell me, what do you do for a living? Okay. Look, what I see for you is something in your past is already holding you back, or something in your past, like maybe you are in debt of some kind, or something from your past is not letting you move ahead in your career. And I don't know whether you are even able to let it go. Okay, trust your intuitions when it comes to this situation, but something from your past is holding you back and you need to let it go. Like you might have this feeling where you feel, I do not know the future. What if this doesn't work out? What if I leave this thing, or this particular thing that has been causing you misery or debt or something? What if I leave this thing and everything goes to a bad place and I'm unable to recover? So you need to trust your intuitions and ask them to guide you which is the best possible scenario that can happen for you and how would you bring it about. Because the one thing I see, that you have a skill to lead, you have a skill to be extremely skillful, you have a thing about creating something out of nothing. Like you are solution oriented, you would always create a solution for every single problem. You are that person. So I want you to believe in yourself, I want you to trust your intuitions and leave that thing behind. The thing that is causing you debt, the thing that is causing you misery, the thing that feels like it is so burdensome that it is holding your ankles and pulling you down like a crab. So you need to leave that situation, whatever it is. And you know, it is blind for you, there is a blind turn for you. You know, goats have a very specific ability because of their feet to climb on steep mountains, and nobody can do that, but goats do it. Similarly, you have an ability which is very unique and it's going to serve you very well, but this is the blind turn for you. Nobody can help you, and nobody can in fact tell you what to do. Not this month. You need to actually leave the thing that is actually causing you nuksan. So you need to Okay, you need to take the first leap, and you would find the people who would help you out, but you need to take that first step. That's where you are at. Take the first step to leave the situation that is actually causing you misery and draining you. Okay, so it did not make much sense to me, but that was what was coming for you, so I hope that makes sense. Okay, so thank you for being here. It's not working. Hi Harsh Raja. So I think you are suffering from the politics that is going on in your job, right? So are you still here? Okay, you're still here. Okay, so I'm happy to pull some cards for you. Okay, I'm just gonna get something to cleanse the space. Okay, I see solar calm. I'm gonna read about this because your question specifically was that if you are safe. When sun is calm, when few sunspots or solar flares, its steady energy is quiet and soothes any turbulence in our solar system. The volume is turned down on all the other aspects of astrological chart. Telescopes see farther into the space. People tend to search for metaphysical. Plant growth slows down on earth, but the arts and creative processes often blossom. Politics tend to be opinionated but quiet, attitudes more entrenched. It's hard time to start a revolution. Okay. Okay, so you have two cards with you. Look, we have Five of Wands and we have Knight of Coins. So I would say what you are seeing is something that is building. So I know this is gonna feel like opposite of your feeling, and I'm not trying to gaslight you. I'm not trying to say ki what you're feeling is wrong. But this feels like a situation where you can change things. You can either change the direction, like just change the job, but I do not feel that this is an unsafe environment. It is not. It is a friction that happens between people when they are supposed to change with the environment. So if you're working in a shop, you're a shop manager, right? So if you're working somewhere, what happens at every place of work demands a new kind of you. So you need to learn and blend in and see what you can become. So you have two options: whether to blend in with these people because you believe that this place is something where you want to work, or second, you leave the space and go searching for the place where you belong. So there are only two options for you. I do not believe this is an unsafe place. I do not believe that this would create any kind of strain. Yeah, you might suffer a little financially until you get a new job, but right now I do not believe it is unsafe. But you have two options. You either blend in the right way, and okay, if you can, please go watch some YouTube videos, or not the black pill thing or something. No, I'm just gonna be very clear about this. You can actually try to project more of a team building exercise, be more confident, try to speak to everyone, try to create a space where they can enter in your life as well. And if you still think that these people do not want you here, you can leave. But I don't think that there is an unsafe space. You're fine. You just have to pick between, if you want to be here, if you like the job enough to blend in here and become a new person, or if you want to leave and go looking for another job where you do belong. Because there is one more thing that you need to remember: if you don't change, if you don't change your mindset, then wherever you go, you would be the same person and you would be treated the same way. Sometimes it's the space that is problem, sometimes it's us. So you need to decipher it for yourself, which way you're supposed to go, and please go ahead. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps you. But thank you very much for being here. It means a lot. And guys, so it's been 2 hours. I really need to go rest. I'm not sleepy yet, but I am gonna start yawning on camera. So I'm happy to take one last reading, a couple reading maybe, and then I would like to okay, and still at the end of the reading I would be doing energy cleansing for everyone who was here. So if you like to stay for that, you are welcome to. You might have a good night's sleep, or even have a very nice dream before you fall asleep or after you fall asleep. So if you want to stay for that, you are very welcome. Okay, it's just gonna take a minute. Okay, Ankit, you do not need to at me because that is very annoying, because it is appearing orange to me. So please don't do that. Don't at me on the message board. You can at me in anything else if it is good. Okay, then you know what, Harsh, if you really think this job is worth it, you can always okay, find a guide, or usually a person, how do I say this? Okay, look, if you don't want to leave the job, then you need to start reacting a different way, and you need to create an alter ego. I'm sorry guys, I'm just gonna keep going. Okay, you need to create an alter ego who reacts differently. Like your name is Raja Ram, I guess, but your YouTube name is Harsh Raja, right? So what if you think Harsh Raja is a friend of all? Harsh Raja reacts this way in this situation. Harsh Raja always goes ahead and meets everyone and shakes hand. Like, give this person a personality. So whenever you step into a situation that is not your home, you appear to be this person who is well put together, who knows what to do. Or you can take some grooming classes where they teach you how to behave, they teach you how to work, they help you become a better version of yourself. That is also an option, one of the two. And they would also help you create a new version of yourself. So usually when these things happen, you need to let go of your old self, become a new self. And it is a little uncomfortable at the start, but believe me, once you change, you would never remember how you used to feel or how that person felt, because there is such a disconnect. It's like a naya janam. So that is your suggestion. Either you try to create a new personality for yourself, try to react differently to people, or you can join some grooming classes which would help you out to craft a new personality, which is more suitable to your desires and help you get ahead in life. And it also gets you more contacts and communication skills. Okay. So um, okay, hi Ria Study. Please tell me something like a little more about yourself. And before you say that, Real, Satabdin Nath, I'm really sorry, I just saw your message. Look, I cannot pull any cards for you right now. I don't know why, but I would like to say, if someone is cold to you, if someone is actually cold to you, then there is a high chance, like 100% chance, that they won't be proposing to you. So if you think in a way ki, what if he never proposes to me, what if I like this marriage never happens, would you still like this person? Like, do you actually like this person without um like, we build an image of a person, but it actually matters how they behave with you. If they are cold, it's highly likely that they won't propose. And even if they do propose, you might need to check why they are proposing to you. um, it wasn't okay. Then please go ahead and have a discussion with them whenever they do come around. Okay, so that's why they might be so cold. I suggest that please go ahead, sit down with them, have a final discussion what they want to do. If they say I cannot go against my family, then this is not the person who would stand behind you if you are in trouble. They do not wish to do that. Men or women, they would stand with the people they love, no matter if their parents say yes or not. If they are not, then please move on. There is nothing wrong with it. You deserve better. And the people who want to do it would do it, okay? But you deserve clarity. Sit them down, ask them what they want. If they say no, move on. And if they want to still stay with you, see what efforts they put into a relationship. If they actually put in effort and make some changes and give you a permanent commitment, then you stay. So I hope that that helps you. I just felt like this was a discussion rather than a reading. So I hope you didn't mind, okay? But I did ask Real, are you still here? And Real, your question was actually, I did not mark it. So can you? Hi, Real, welcome. Please tell me what your question was. Okay, so you're saying you're currently confused about the situation in which you are in. I also don't want to end my efforts for this, but I don't know if I should continue or not. Okay, so please tell me what you do for a living. Are you studying or are you working? What's going on? And I am guessing this is a career situation, or is it a relationship situation? Because then tell me accordingly. Like, are you in a relationship, or is this okay? So this situation that you're talking about, it's about your career, or is it about your romantic life, or your home life, or health, or something else? Okay, it's about a person. So tell me, are you in a relationship, or the person you're thinking of, are they your crush, are they your friend, or is there something else? Hi Ayushi, I'm really sorry, I just saw your message. Okay, I'm happy to take your question. I did say I'll take a couple last questions. So please mention your question. Okay, your question is, I think I already marked it. What does Vipul think of Ayushi, right? Okay, I'm happy to take your question next. And if any one of you want to stay until the end to have a crystal cleansing, please do stay. You might have a good sleep after that. We are not into something committed. It's like we love to spend time with each other. Okay, I'm unable to understand. You like to spend time with each other. So are you saying they are your crush? Or is this a friendship? Or what would you name it? Okay. Okay. I think this is a situationship because I get confused a lot when it's a situationship. So, well, we didn't have it. We just called it trauma in our days, in our millennial days. So, I'm really sorry if I don't understand a situationship. I mean no harm. It's just something out of my understanding. Okay. Okay. So it is a situation. Okay, I'm starting to learn what it is. Retrograde review. Okay, I see a change coming in your relationship. Okay, there is a change coming, but there is a change that is coming, but I do not see any progress. If I see anything, that is you keep on going back and forth with this. Should I tell you his name as well? No, 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 that is fine. I'm just reading your energy. So look, what I'm seeing for you is retrograde review. A change is coming in this relationship. This connection, the change is coming in this connection, but it is not moving on. It is like you would keep on going in circles, and even this person might keep on going in circles. So as per your reading, I would suggest please get together and clear it out with this person, because I have a feeling that the only problem that is going on between you two is that lack of clarity. So if one of you can you know perfectly tell the another one that what your desires and your need is from this relationship, it would take the right turn. Like you are going round and around, and I think this person is also stuck in the loop. So if you can just tell them, okay, look, this is what I'm looking for in my future when it comes to a person, and this is the kind of connection I want, and if it is commitment or something, this is what I want. If you make it pretty clear, they might tell you what they want, and then you see if you still belong together. But this is the change that is coming, that you would be understanding each other a little better. But I don't see you breaking apart, I see you're staying together, but I don't see much change as well. So take from that what you will. um, I think it has something to do with the situationship thing. And it is something that I can't even learn about, because I am definitely sure relationships are something that you need to experience. So I have experienced trauma. So is that it? Okay. I think that's the tagline for situationship, I think, right? Let's just see. I've heard that somewhere. But I do not keep up with Instagram because somehow my algorithm has messed up and I get such rage bait content. I just can't go on Instagram anymore. It's difficult. Okay, you have second house resources, which is Taurus led. Look, in this connection, there is a lot of love and a lot of abundance. So, with Tauruses or the people or this energy, there is one thing: either they are extremely loyal when they are committed to you, or they always would have multiple partners when they are not committed. That's how a Taurus is. So I'm gonna take one more card for you. It's Knight of Wands. Look, you need to make your move. You need to talk to this person and ask them point blank what is the situation. This person might lie, but I believe you already know what is going on. Okay, so please decipher what to do ahead. The kind of feelings they have, all I'm seeing is maybe there are more parties in this relationship than one, and a lot of loneliness. So maybe you're not very clear about your intentions with this person, because if there is a Taurus energy, it has the potential to be extremely loyal, but if they are not, that means there is lack of clarity. I would suggest reach out to this person, clear your intentions, give them your desires and what your needs are, and see where it goes. And whatever they tell you, believe them. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. I hope that makes sense to you, Ayushi, because that's all that is coming for you at this moment. Okay, so I'll see you soon. I hope this helps you. By the way, I did not ask, are you in a relationship with your person, Vipul, or are you just friends? Okay, so I'm just directly gonna ask, does anyone want a general guidance? Because I would like to end all of this on a positive note, like on a note where I can just channel someone's spirit guide, someone's angels. And once that is done, then we'll be cleansing the space, all of it, and then cleansing all of our energies. Okay. Okay, so I just realized you all said yes. Now what do I do? Just a second. Hi Amrita. I think uh, you just said yes, so I believe there was no other question for you. So I'm just gonna get some general messages, a general guidance. Okay. Okay, your name is Amrita. I'm just gonna get a general guidance. I'm gonna invite your spirit guides and your angels if they could be here. You have Scorpio, investigate, and you have Pisces, sensitive. So okay, you are in an emotional state at this moment. There is a lot of blue. What I would suggest is please cleanse yourself regularly with salt water. It would help you out because the stress that you are going through at this moment might be getting on your nerves and it might affect your health. You have reached to the point you have no, seriously, don't claim this because what I'm about to say is please, the point you have reached with your stress levels or your emotional levels is something that might affect your health. So try to relax as much as you can. Try to go on long walks as much as you can, and take long baths, and take like use salt water. Whatever that can help you relax, please do that. Like go into that situation. I guess that's why I needed to come talk to you. Look, you're very close to something that might go wrong because of your stress levels. Please calm down. Please try to rest as much as you can. Okay, everything would be fine. I'm still gonna pull a card for you. It's page of coins, page of cups. So look, you said you were a private school teacher and you, okay, you said something, it was private school teacher. I did not read the whole statement, I'm really sorry. But I believe that the kind of stress that you are taking at this moment, okay, okay, you were asking about the job. Okay, so you are already in a very stressful situation. What is happening is universe is probably gonna shift you from the direction that you are going into. You might change the careers, and if you rest, relax, and try to take a vacation, or try to not put so much energy into this particular situation, you might realize there is somewhere else that you need to be at. Okay, so your spirit guides are actually trying to turn you from the situation where you are because it is stressing you out and you haven't been listening to them. And I understand that because in real life it's really difficult when it comes to money and everything else. But please look for other avenues. This one is not for you. The stress is not worth your life. That's what is coming. Please take what is for you and leave the rest. You still have free will, and I'm really glad that you got the message that you needed to get. Okay, so if okay, so I am gonna cleanse this place, and you guys are here. Please please do not send any more messages. I'm just gonna cleanse the space. We're just gonna have a normal meditation session where we are gonna cleanse all the energies. And if you can quietly stay or just send some emojis, it would be best because then we would all have positive energies. And I haven't decided how to go about it, so you get what you get. this is a sunstone. This would guide us in the right direction. So any of you want to have the right kind of dreams that would be prophetic and tell you where to go. So sunstone was the thing that was used by Vikings when they were going through those ships in the storm like this, if you can hear it, and it guided them. May we reach the shores where we are supposed to be at. Let us be what we are supposed to be. Come to us, angels, and bring to us what we require. This water, let us cleanse our soul. Okay, so now I'm just gonna close it up by putting a kala tika, but it's more like something that would protect you from anything that you are not supposed to be at. First, we collected and nourished ourselves so that we feel happy and safe when we sleep. Then we pray for good night's sleep, and we pray for a vision that would show us the shore, that would show us where we are supposed to be. And may we have that dream and may we remember that. And now we are closing it up. So it already has this, which is a good sign. I did not put it up there. If any of you saw an eye, if you were meditating with me, then that means it has reached you. And if it didn't, then I hope to see you tomorrow around 2 o'clock or at 9 o'clock in the evening, okay? So thank you all of you for being here. It feels so nice and I feel relaxed. I'm gonna go sleep and I hope all of you feel safe. And may this storm cleanse everything that is bothering all of us. So good night, bye, and thank you for hanging out with me.